What is going on, Academy? So many motherfucking colors. And I'm not only talking about just this right here. By all means, I'm going to be drawing shit just for the fuck of it because I don't just want to be sitting here doing nothing. I like to fidget and shit while we do lives. Now, it's not an excuse because niggas, I don't need no pens. I don't need no distractions to get into whatever. Because when I say there's so many colors, there really is. Right? We got all types of color. We got red, blue, purple. Oh, we got the glitter. We got the neon. We got the everything and whatever. Because I love colors. If they work, is this... Okay. I also like to, because one thing we don't get a chance to do, especially after school and stuff. I'm not in school right now, but I'm like, we all used to go to school and shit, and it seems like we had a lot more time to, draw and color. Just let our fucking passion for whatever it is, just boom, be unleashed on a piece of paper or on a portrait or, with a sculpture or whatever it is. So... I'm gonna be completely honest. Hollywood needs to get better. They seem to think that we'll just stand for anything. I don't think so. What? I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, that's something else. All right. You see, shit be popping up, and a lot of the time it's just random stuff. So, once there's people and stuff or whatever, then it's like, okay, but like the same stuff keeps popping up over and I don't know. So like I said, Hollywood needs to do better because they seem to think that they can just make money off of being lazy. Jurassic fucking World Rebirth? What the fuck was that? Shit is what it was, okay? A big pile, all right, of blue. I think this is blue. Yes, a big pile of blue shit. That's what the fuck that was, okay? Jurassic World. What does rebirth even mean, first of all? Because they wanted us to really anticipate it that fucking much. It's at the point now where if you're just gonna reboot shit and not try, save that and then try and then come back to us when you want to actually make some money because you care about making a good movie that makes people feel great and all types of other emotions too. Because watching that movie made me realize that they've been doing that a lot lately, thinking that they can just churn out bullshit, go to the break room, laugh about it, and then boom, we're sitting here, we pay for the ticket. Or even if you're watching it on bootleg, it's a waste of time. All right? Keep watching anything else. You're watching anything else. Nah. The one thing that I notice in the world that keeps dropping more and more and more, and it's not something that's dropping all at the same time, it's just something that's more or less in certain areas. Awareness. Let's spell it the fuck out. Pick any color you want, okay? This one, sure. I don't know what that one was. It looks like a mean pink. All right, let's spell it the fuck out if I can get this the fuck out. All right. All right, we're gonna spell it out. Okay. Awareness. That's not how you spell it. I failed for trying to talk about some shit and I spelled it wrong on purpose. But here's the thing, okay? Of the awareness level. Whenever, and if you agree or not, that's cool. But you know what? I don't need a lick of proof to know about shit that's going on in the fucking world I live in every day. Like what? The lack of awareness. See, a lot of people just want to call other people stupid right away before they sit there and study what's actually going on. And in order to understand what's going on, outside, you need to be seeking within. Because there's no way in fuck you guys, there's no way in fuck you're going to drop Rebirth and then think that was it. And there are good movies, there are good movies that come out, but it's like, come on, man. This is your fucking job. Everything I talk about is just going to go into something that makes me think of something else, and then we just talk about it. It goes on and on and on. All right? You got to care about your fucking job. I don't care what your job is. Okay? Now, when I say your job, I mean your job. What is your job? My job is to do this. My job is to, yes. Okay? And your job isn't always limited to something you get paid for. Your job, to me, is your purpose. All right? So if you work at Walmart, you work at Amazon, you work at you name a place that most people would not want to work at. For a bunch of reasons. Let's talk about shitty pay. Let's talk about fucked up management. That is the equivalent of like a high schooler or something that just got thrown into fucking management with no management experience. But yet they've been there long enough to have management experience. Where's the management experience? I don't fucking know. Gets to the point at jobs. Hey, what's going on? I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyways, I'm shouting out everybody. I'm gonna try my best. Everybody come in this. If you got drawing suggestions, I got the whole pen and paper just for, you know what? I'm not the best artiste, but I do my best to make something pretty nice. All right? So, yes. Sophia, thank you for joining the live. I know you're somewhere doing something great, I hope, along with everybody in this world who is alive, because it is beautiful to be alive. All right? So many colors. If you know, you know. Where did you get those from? I found them. That's where I got them from. Right, we all gotta care more about our jobs, you know. Charlie, what's going on? Isabella, what's going on? You guys are great. I pray you guys are having a great night too. And I pray you're doing something. I pray you've been having an amazing weekend. I hope you're not doing nothing boring, you know. Not that watching me is boring. I mean, like, with your weekend in general. Like, I hope you guys have done, been doing great stuff with your summer too. All that. Because they want to sit there and go, oh, summer's over. Summer is never over. I don't give a fuck if it's a blizzard outside. Fuck out of here. Ain't no such thing as over when it comes to the summer. That's what these lights are about. All right? It's like a burning sunset kind of in here. Not really, but I just wanted to, on a day where the sunset is whoosh, and it's beautiful, right? The sunset is, it's like almost down, but not all the way down. The sky is like on fire. It's like purple, red. Like, if you ever go out and see a fucking sunset and you see this type of shit, woo. Yes. Yes. Because I don't care. It is up to all of us to make sure. Went to the water park for my, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you guys went to the water park and you enjoyed it. And I hope you guys go to as many water parks and as many fun places as possible, because you deserve it. All right? Because summers keep going by and all of us keep going, oh, maybe we should do something. Let's take a trip. Let's go here. Let's go there. I haven't seen a pool in forever. So, I mean, I've drove past pools. So we get to appreciate the idea of maybe going swimming one day. But I'm glad that the pools are out there and there's people out there, popping shit at the pool. So that's what's up. All right. Nemo 33. There's a place, I don't know where it is. I forget the name of where it's at, but there's this diving facility place. Summer, yeah, I know summer's going by really fast. That's why all of us, we got to make sure we keep our spirits burning. Because maybe that'll keep summer around just a little longer. I don't like snow. Haven't been to a water park in a while. Splash pads are fun. Yes, splash pads are fun. I haven't been to them like that, but they're pretty cool. Just to, drive by and look at and appreciate the idea of maybe going into one. I don't know. Hey, but you got to make the time. You know, you got to make the time. I don't give a fuck. It's at the point where, you know what, everybody complaining in the cold states, they're talking about, oh, I'm about to move. Meanwhile, people in the Midwest, they just go out, they just have like a summer home out in the warmer state that they leave to every year or whatever, or they just, they got it like that. So snow isn't something they have to see if they don't want to. But also, I forgot to say happy birthday to you also, Bella, for sure. I think that's what it was. Yeah. And when in the middle of me talking, I'm always, hey, you guys come first, all right? You guys always come first. I ain't talking about none. I ain't talking about none you ain't already heard about. Sure, you might not have heard it from us in this way. That doesn't matter. I'm here to help, support anything and everyone who wants to be divine and great. I don't give a fuck, because when you take people out of the picture, the world is fucking amazing without even trying. Let me put this down. Hold on. I want a better color. I want something that's gonna boop. What is boop? This is boop. Look at that. This is a beautiful. Oh, I don't care. See, I don't care. In a commercial when they're trying to sell some shit, they always be trying to do all this. No, fuck that. All right, show people. This is a beautiful color. Glitter. That's that shit right there. I'm not trying to sell no Yes, they are very cool pens. And what's great about them also is that they look great too. I mean, man. Look at this. Okay? Isn't that quality? Isn't that quality? Oh, man. It's a blessing to be alive, though. It's a blessing to be alive. I don't care what it is. And I don't even care how many times I say this over and over again. It will always be in short supply. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why right now. Because people be downers. They be frowners. They be messing arounders. On a serious note, it's almost as if there's this hesitation for people to be cool. I don't know what that's about personally. I really don't. I've already said it a million times. I'll say it forever for anybody who needs to know a million times. Psh, it's free. And by the way, I'm looking at, I don't know, before you start live, it'll tell you, okay, what do you want your title to be? I don't know. I don't even see it up here. I called it so many colors just to call it that, and I don't see the title up there for shit. For shit, all right? The topic says pop culture, I believe. That's up there. I don't know why I picked pop culture. I don't know, because pop culture is some poppin' shit. The word pop is in it, so let's pop shit. All right? Let's pop shit, everybody. It's up to us, not the government, not the state, not the feds, none of them. It's up to us, and it's up to them, too. They know. No one is in control of anybody's success but us. The tools are all around us. There goes your advantage. The fact that it was already written ahead of time, there's your advantage. All right? All of that and everything you are is what will make your ass go on to be a star. You want to be a star now, don't you? I know you do. What a little random shit. I don't know. I do. Fuck all of it. That's why. Ooh, this star right here, I have an idea. Check it out. I'm about to make all types of colors where I talk about all types of shit. So, I was talking about awareness, and I didn't really go into it that much. When it comes to awareness, it's real, like I said, it's not something, it's like anything. You need to exercise it. And what's funny is that a lot of the grown-ups walking around, they have less awareness than kids. Kids flex with their awareness. The only thing that they are strengthening in terms of awareness are just their understanding of, I guess what's good, what's bad, what you should not be around, what you should be around, what's okay. But that's basic nature. A kid knows. Okay, adults are some fucking dumbass motherfuckers sometimes. But meanwhile, a kid will look at that shit and just through energy with their eyes. say so much without saying anything at all and put it all into perspective and make the adult look like a fucking clown, because there's no way in fuck you should be walking around with less intelligence than a kid. And I'm not saying it because it's a kid. No. It's okay for the kid. It's not okay for yo grown motherfucking ass to have no common courtesy, to have no fucking basic respect. Fuck that shit. It's insulting. I don't give a fuck. It's so insulting. Because when you're walking around and you care about caring, right? I'm not saying over care, but what I am saying is give a fuck enough to have a good day. What does that mean? It means being aware of the shit that ruins a good day. Because then it turns it into what? A bad day. Who the fuck wants bad days? People are miserable out here. I don't agree. I don't relate. For what? Because I look at the fact that, yeah, and I have a million reasons to be stressing and worrying. But because of those million reasons, I will continue to crush those bitches, conquer them, fuck them up, and see them as an opportunity to get better. Because I ain't no motherfucking feather. Fuck a meteorologist. Step outside, say one thing, automatically change the weather. Make it rain in that hole like, with what, nickels? Fucking change flying, ting, ting, ting. Could you imagine that? You go to a motherfucking strip club, and you see like some big ballers there, they throwing motherfucking hundreds, they throwing motherfucking 10 pieces and 50 balls and shit, but nah. Then you see some nigga in there with laundry change, he in there just throwing motherfucking quarters, dimes, nickels, just a whole, a whole church collection pan just... And the motherfucker, nobody catching it for. He about to get kicked out doing that shit. You about to get kicked out. You do some shit like that. They'll put your face up on the wall, right on the outside entrance, saying, "Do not allow this man. Do not allow this man to enter or be on premises. He is known to come in here. He is known to come in here and obstruct the strip club culture." And instead of throwing shit that can profit and benefit the establishment, he's throwing fucking oh my gosh. Fucking rainy day fund. Fuck out of here. Because most people's rainy day fund is like not shit at all. I can speak on that. Most of us don't have a fucking savings out here, and if we do, it's little to nothing. I don't have shit for no savings. I ain't got no problem. Guess what? There ain't shit about me that the system, the feds, there's not shit about you that, organizations out here don't already fucking know about you. I don't give a fuck. We came into this world on a birth certificate and a footprint. I already said that shit. So fuck them anyway. If that's the case, they can think that that's what we are. They can think that that's me, and they can think that there's a such thing as me for us. Fuck that and them. Especially when you look at the fact the universe was based on what? An accumulative effort. All right? It was a bunch of powers combined. Yes, God is the best. God will always be the best. God's at the top. But also, remember, God isn't only limited to just to what you think God is. All right? God is everything. So when you think about everything as much as you possibly can based on not knowing everything or being at that point where you can comprehend the divine shit a lot better, you just got to be patient, take it one day at a time, and don't go mad because you got to understand that God is the best, God's unlimited, and you forever. You have no choice but forever to fucking eternally see what that's about. It's the best shit. It's like it's an infinite field trip that gets better and better and better. And God's the best. Holy, 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 fill the heavens with ours and yours. Highly exalted. Glory, God. Yours and ours. Ours and yours. Yours and ours. Same shit. Same shit. Got to. Especially when you walk through the grocery store and you see grapes. Like grapes are so... I want to draw grapes right now. I'm going to draw grapes and talk about grapes. Where's purple? No, that's too typical. Yellow grapes. Because there's red grapes, there's green grapes, blue grapes. So it would just be, well, we'll think about what kind of grapes as we talk about other shit that's, not grape related. But when you go to the store and you see all the fucking produce and it's so beautiful and it's like, oh my gosh. It's like, it's not like shit, okay? Nature gave everybody a job. Nature was here before anybody tried to pack it up, ship it out, and make a fucking coin off of it. I see that through the package. I see that regardless of labels. Especially when it's good. Hey, I will commend the company involved with. Okay, let me try to do that slower. I'm so petty at doing names. Azavian, what's going on? Sorry about that. I ain't trying to put nobody on blast or anything. I just want to make sure I get people's names right. And I don't care where I'm at, I will always stop this bitch to say what's up to y'all, because that's what I'm here for. 2 + 2 = 4. I'm here to pop shit with y'all. Okay, that's what we here for. That's it. All right, but on a divine frequency, I love talking to everybody and just understanding the universe better through everybody else's perspective. That's what it's really about. You get around some cool people. Cool people. Not, get around some cool people. And you learn a lot of cool shit. And that's what it's about. I love it. Oh man. I'm trying to think of a fruit, okay? What is a fruit that is like, would be cool to draw but not too hard? You know what? Fuck what? Fuck how? Fuck when? No. How about we just send it? Oh, you thought I was talking about some pencils and crayons and color. I'm not talking about that. No. I'm talking about sending it for real. Because on a day-to-day basis, when you send that shit, you get to really appreciate your potential. Boop, boop. You get to really appreciate your potential. And then it gets to the point where you get around all of the great, amazing everything, and you're wrapped up in it too. There's nothing that feels better than that, man. Especially when you leave that bullshit. What bullshit? You name it. The long list of shit that everyone goes through in life that makes them feel like shit is lame or not cool, to the point where they start looking at everybody else to see, who has the better life, and then they just glaze the whole time. No. Unacceptable. You have some beautiful shit. We all do. It was created from the start. And once we embrace it, that's when we all get to drive around in Lambos. Fuck you talking about? The fact that everybody doesn't have their dream shit is the fact that they haven't, brought it here yet. Or it's because they weren't a trust fund baby. Ooh, trust fund babies. Y'all need to stay in y'all lane. Y'all need to take all of the privilege that's been passed the fuck on, and you need to go and take that and do some good shit with it. Don't try to get involved with the hustlers. Don't try to get involved with motherfuckers on the block for real, or the ones who come from it. You see, there's a different fire that burns inside the soul of somebody who went from nothing to the motherfucking top, compared to somebody who isn't conditioned by those extreme conditions. That's why you can't tell Kobe shit. That's why you can't tell I'm telling you. So I only brought up Kobe because it's fucking Mamba mentality. All right? I haven't done too much research on Kobe's childhood like that. But what I will say is that, one, rest in paradise to the Mamba. Unstoppable. That's literally one of the fucking greatest player. In fact, honestly, if you ask me who the greatest player in the NBA is, or who the greatest player of all time, Kobe is he's in the top 5. Because there's so many eras, but he's damn near top 3. Fuck out of here. He gets it. Train harder than them. They don't give a fuck. They're not conditioned to give a fuck. Train harder than them. Beat them to it. Always. You don't even have to. You can look at them for 1 second, feel their spirits, and you get it. They're just here They're just here for the glamour and the glitter and the gold. They're just here for the temporary fucking materialistic shit. They're not here for the long-term stuff. Meanwhile, motherfucker like Kobe. Kobe come through how many championships? How many points? Why? Because he's doing everything that they're not. Being obsessed with achieving, but also being obsessed with the process of achieving. Because there's no limit to the achievements. We can go into the achievements out here. We can go into all the achievements. There is so much shit that goes on in this motherfucking world that people do not give credit for, as if it's not something they use every day in their fucking life. We don't even have to, it doesn't even have to be a matter of produce or like food because I say produce because I was talking about the grapes earlier and I talk about the produce section. It doesn't have to be reduced to food. It could be anything. You name it. Paper towels. Thank nature. You're welcome. Fuck. But it's like we give less credit to nature and Charmin before we just bitch about the quality of it, or before we stress out about running out of it. It's like, what the fuck? Who cares? You know what? Charmin doesn't need, these companies out here that are literally just reworking nature and then making a coin off of it. Like I said, they don't need their credit. They're getting their credit. Their credit was us buying it, and we don't even have to fucking buy it. You don't. You really don't. There's so much shit out here that there's unnecessary pressure for you to be involved in it. You don't need it. And then it gets to the point people are really fucking devoted to it, and they're wasting their college money on it. They're wasting savings. They're wasting whatever the fuck. They're wasting money that's important, and forgive us, God. Forgive us, God. They're wasting money that they should be saving and investing for their future on shit that is, temporary, and shit that they think is gonna work when it's all out of impulse. Like what? No. And Pixar, what the fuck is up? How many more Toy Stories are you gonna drop? That made me think about the Jurassic shit. There's like 5 Jurassic Park movies. Why are there? Like I said, we started off by saying, if you're gonna do it, give a fuck about it, please. We have to think of something. What are we gonna do? That's why you shouldn't do shit. Because you're thinking about what to do. The fuck? There's a reason why Toy Story 1 and 2 were the best ones, and after that they were shit. And you know what? I'll give Toy Story 3 benefit of the doubt, but fuck Toy Story 4. I don't know why. Or 5. I don't even. Is there a 5th one? I think that was the 5th or the 4th one. No, that was Toy Story 4. Yeah. There might be a 5th one. What the fuck? You gotta try harder, all right? I'm not calling out Hollywood. Okay? It could be niggas it could be motherfuckers on live. Give a fuck about it. I'm not doing shit, but just letting shit, you see what I'm saying? We ain't letting no one talk but the force of God in us, who we are, we're just letting all of this shit be printed out. The universe always got something to say about a lot of shit because there's a lot of shit always going on and we gotta talk about it. But in the meantime, we gon' color. So far, this is what we have. All right. As we do this, I'm gonna just stack up random drawings, and at the end of this, we're gonna look at what the fuck we made, just so we can laugh and appreciate how random and messy it is, but also colorful. Boop. Be something. Draw a turtle. I'll draw a turtle. On purpose, I'm gonna draw a turtle that's not your typical turtle. And it's funny I say not your typical turtle, yet the first color I pick up is green. So let me find a better marker. Or pen, I should say. Oh, wait a minute. There's like all types of different. You know what? I already know what I'm gonna do. Yep, I already know. Alright. Yep, we got. Ooh. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Boom. So while I draw this turtle, we're gonna talk about anything and fucking everything. So spin the wheel of shit to talk about in your spirit. And one thing I'm not gonna stand for is the fact that people think that they can just fucking look at you and you're gonna be like afraid or some shit. It's disrespectful because you know what it translates to? It translates to you thinking that you can just feel how you feel, project it at us, and then think that we're gonna just think like, oh, that's okay, right? Go out in public, okay? You're just trying to have your own good time. You're trying to do whatever you're with whoever, right? And then people give you mean mugs and looks and stares and shit. I don't care who it is. It happens all day, every day, whether it's some old person or some young motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. We have nothing to do with your ass. We know. You would think people would use their blessings to influence positivity as much as possible. Oh, wait, so that means if you're being negative, you've been being negative for a fucking while. So why are you exercising negativity? It be the biggest built body motherfuckers. Not exercising shit, but negativity. Ain't nobody trying to talk shit about nobody. It's the truth. I ain't fat shaming for nothing. It's not even fat. If you're unhealthy, it says a lot about discipline. It says a lot about decision making. It says a lot about all that. And you know what I have to say? Eat what you want, do what you want, be whoever. But when you lose the race because you're not faster than us, your fault. All right? When your ass fucking slip because you ain't got no grip, your fault. All right? All right, when your ability to be calm, collect, and chill and fucking reserved at all times, regardless of how extreme or not it is, you'll never win. When you appreciate your health, it says a lot about what you give a fuck about. And if you take care of your health, you care about living. Isn't that what we're here to do? Okay, so live. Simple as that. Simple as that. Live, fucking live, man. Because that's the one thing they don't want your ass to do. They want you to live for them, but not for you. I don't think so. You got me mad fucked up. Energy is beautiful. People are beautiful. So when they go and take their beautiful energy and they use it all up at a place that is on dumb shit, it's a fucking offense. Damn, this purple. Come on, Harold. Nah, I don't think so. People are amazing. People are great. And then these companies and shit want to sit up here and fucking just do them bogus. Just do them bogus. And then act like they didn't do them bogus. I'll fuck your ass up. Let a fucking job try to pimp me. I'll shove a whole fucking pizza box up their ass trying to give us some pizza. Talking about some, no, for all your hard work. Okay. Am I going to be the one who has to say it? Where are the motherfucking raises? Not the raisins, bitch. Aisle 3. But no, where are the raises? Because y'all seem to think that people are supposed to give a fuck about working for y'all despite the fact it's not working for them, even though they're working as much as they can for y'all. To the point where they know they have to, and they have to put that aside so that after that they can then do something for themselves, but it's at the point they can't do shit for themselves. Whose fault is that? Nobody's. So the least they could do is be more cool. Okay, for anybody who's in a spot that they don't want to be, you just have to get out. And that takes time. It's not something that just happens over time. Or it's not something that just happens in a day. It takes time. You know? So I don't care what it is if you're trying to get out of whatever the bind is in life. Because you should always be trying to get out. That's what making it means. All right? You should always be trying to get out. That's what making it means. This is a goofy turtle. Oh, man. I like how I'm like actually trying to like, you know, do this decently. I want to put him on. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you what he's doing, because the turtle is not just a turtle. All right, the turtle is gonna be doing something cool. I don't know what that is yet, but it will be something cool. I guarantee you, it will be something cool. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and color it in now. Why? Because it's very disrespectful to draw a turtle and then not color it in. That's so empty. It's so empty. It's so empty. There's so many colors. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to choose. You know what? Fuck it. This one. No, that's too typical. Wait. Okay, yeah, I got one. These don't come out of the box, but they come out when they want to, and it's great. In fact, I know what I'm going to take. This one and this one. All right. Come on, work. I don't know how long these have been here, but they work when you have no fears. Come on. All right. Bet. All right. Yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan. And the best thing about plans is that even if it doesn't go as planned, is that you get to go through some type of process that teaches you something in some way. What am I talking about? Okay, so if you have expectations for something, if you're anticipating a result, understand that in the process of figuring it out, you're going to see a lot of other shit outside of just the one thing you wanted to see. Fast forward, now you don't have any expectations, and now you just appreciate life for all of everything it is based on you just staying aligned with what you naturally are. And that's different for everybody. You know, a lot of us are outspoken. You know, laid back too. All right? But we don't settle for bullshit, and we will speak the fuck up. What the fuck about another person looking at me is supposed to make me be nervous? What the fuck about someone else, whether it's in person, I don't care how many people. What the fuck about another person is supposed to make you uneasy, imbalanced? What the fuck? I'm not saying like it doesn't happen to me, okay? Because it does, and I think it's stupid. Because our spirits are fine. To anybody out there who like might be fucking struggling with breathing or composure, just know we'll be doing that forever. It gets to the point where you're breathing or it gets to the point where you get around a certain situation and your breathing is like just a little whatever, and then you have to take some deep breaths. And sometimes I go, do we need to take deep breaths because we need to take deep breaths? No. Our bodies get like that on purpose so that we can practice taking a deep breath. That's how I am just going to look at it on purpose, right? We practice deep breaths so that we can be good at it. No matter how good we are at it, no matter how, it's like we look at, if we're in a situation, especially if it's a big situation, a lot of people, a lot of shit going on, but then you take a look back and you go, oh, there's really nothing going on, is there? There's this, there's that, here's us. Fuck you supposed to be worried about? Worries do nothing but make your fucking result awful. I'm telling you. There's a lot of people out here who get it. A lot of people who know. Okay, the daily life. Okay, all the shit you gotta be to carry yourself the right way, to go get some money. To have a good day. To keep your health amazing. Whatever it is you pursue and want to be and all that shit, you gotta have some money though. For what it represents. Because you ain't gonna get no money if you ain't working. And if you're working, there's a lot. If you're working, that represents priceless shit. So gets to the point where the money's just a bonus. But it's not a bonus because, you know, based on how this shit is, you know, you gotta save, you gotta invest, you gotta make something out here. Because when you make something out here, you're contributing to out here getting bigger and better. That's a fucking privilege. To contribute to the universe getting bigger and better. Motherfuckers. Sign me up. Immediately. I'm going to pick that cap up because I know that little bit right there was a bit extreme. But guess what? The bit was the bit. We'll do cleanup after it. Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Bet. This damn ring light. Blinding. Blinding. I don't know. I mean, it works. Blinding. It works good, though. It works great. Oh, no! You can't see my turtle yet! Even if you saw it, pretend like you didn't. And when I say my turtle, oh, I don't have an actual pet turtle. And when I say my turtle, I am talking about this paper drawing that I am doing of a turtle, and you will see the illustration of a tortoise. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to say, that's one thing that ain't gonna happen with us. Is quitting because of someone else or because of our own whatever. No, I like to party. Do you like to party? I like to party. So we want to party. So what the fuck about quitting is going to allow you to party? It's not. Because the party ain't just about partying. The party is a party, but the party is a purpose. All right? And the purpose is not limited to just one thing. The purpose is unlimited. And because of unlimited purpose, the universe has unlimited purpose when it already did from the start. And we get to be a part of that party. You'll notice I go back and forth between jokes and the real shit. Right? Well, it's not even jokes. It's not even jokes. I'm just in between the real shit with, I guess, a more colorful way of delivering and just going from one thing to the next. But, yeah. I love animals, man. The reason why I appreciate all the animals we've been able to learn from is because they let you know that's not it. And the scale is way bigger. So, okay, right? I don't doubt. You think regular ants are some shit? Could you imagine ants the size of a computer mouse? But like in the same numbers as the regular ones? How would we how would we even compete with them? There's another movie too. I forget. I think it's There's another movie too, I believe. I think it's on Netflix right now. You can go watch it. It's called fucking Journey to the Center of the Earth. And long story short, 2. It's the second one. And long story short, they get to this island where like small animals are big and big animals are small. So the great white sharks are like the size of a fucking mackerel. But then like, like bugs are the size of, you know, they're giant. So like a spider would be big, or a small lizard would be big. I love that concept because when I think about that, I think about them just minding their own business, like how they were in fucking Jurassic World Rebirth. No. Okay? Half the time, animals aren't doing shit. I don't care if it's an animal you're okay with. The mermaids ain't doing shit. The sea dragons ain't doing shit. Okay? The fucking the lion, the giant snakes, they ain't doing shit. Y'all doing shit. But you also not doing enough. Jenny John, I believe 777. Thank you for joining. You ain't missed too much. We've been popping it on here. Nicole Carter, you ain't missed too much either. Thank you for joining. You ain't missed too much. We just been in here drawing, you know, keeping it cool and colorful, you know. But it's always the people first. The animals are usually never doing nothing. And I get it. Just because it's a regular animal, right, that you're aware of and that you've been taught about, and like you're so basic nature to it, right? Like a pig or it's like a basic farm animal, right? There's no difference in that or something that is, you know, weird or out of the ordinary, like a giant something or whatever it is that you haven't learned about it yet. Okay? Whatever it is, it's not doing anything. It only does something when someone tries to either fuck with it or the nature around it. So, like, right now, there's this, like, or not right now, but long story short, there was a bunch of people, I think it was in the war or something, in the Congo. They keep talking about that there's this giant-ass fucking snake in the Congo. All right, Joe Rogan, fucking all that. And there's they keep talking about this fucking snake, giant-ass snake in the fucking Congo. But I'm tired of everybody jumping in the comments right away. Symphonic, what's going on? You haven't missed too much. We get into it still. We're keeping it cool, keeping it colorful. I'm going to say it as many times as I need to because, yes, that's the point. The first thing people want to do is jump into the comments and go, oh, AI, oh, it's fake. And then they want to sit up there and act like just because they have an opinion about it not being real, that it's not. It's not about being right. You're never wrong. Okay? That's one thing I'm tired of is on a daily basis. It's like the world wants the world to end. Why do you want it to be end? Okay, because when you figure it out, that's when it really is over. And when you figure it all out, that doesn't mean everything's going to explode and get deleted. No, it just means now what? I don't like that now what shit. I welcome infinity. Fuck out of here. We all have to welcome infinity because it's going to be getting very weird out here. More and more. You might think it's just people being dumb or stupid. They're just some old person being stupid. No, it's deeper than that. It's more than that. No. We want it to be as amazing as possible. We want to welcome everything that we haven't been able to learn about like that. I don't care if you're out and you see a hawk fly by, but then out of the clouds a dragon comes out. It's not fucking with you. It's not gonna fuck with you. Okay, I don't care if you're used to seeing a worm on the sidewalk after, it rains, and then boom, you go on a hike and then you see a giant ass cobra. It's not fucking with you, bro. If you're fucking with God though. If you're on God's team, it ain't gonna fuck with you. If you're on God's team and you know what that means, you'll get out there, see some big, legendary, majestic shit, some supernatural shit, and it'll feel like it'll feel like you're at it'll just feel like a whole divine experience. It'll feel fun. It'll feel amazing. It'll feel like a grand teaching experience where you connect and understand yourself and the universe better. Lauren 625, what's going on? We in here kicking it. You haven't missed too much. You haven't missed not much at all. I'm in the middle of finishing my turtle drawing. Anybody who wants me to draw anything, I will do my best to draw. I'm not gonna rush through them, okay? Look, we're chilling. So right now, Sobea asked me to draw a turtle earlier. I am still finishing that turtle because my craftsmanship on illustrations, even if they're just sketches, is sincere. Right? Like, I'm ready for it all, right? I was talking about the sun. AK-47, AK-478495. What's going on? Out here shooting. That's what's up. Who's shooting? We shooting. We gonna keep shooting. We gonna stay shooting. All right? I did a video on the sun, and I was talking about how it moves down, right? I was talking about how the sun moves down. Y'all gonna learn a whole lot about how we get down too. Because with us, whenever I talk, it's never about convincing or being absolute and having it all together. I always say it. It's always about, and I say this in the most non-hyped way, fuck the glasses too. It's about appreciating all of the possibilities. All right? It's about appreciating all the possibilities. I said that when you look at a sunset, it looks like the sun's just going down, right? That's the term, the sun's going down. But it's not going down. I just said it's moving down, right? Farther, farther, farther. That's it. As, you know, we go this way and it goes that way. Or not as we go this way, but as we stay here, right? Where everybody is in their position. Drax, what's going on? Yes, that's as many people as possible, because that's why the universe is so great. Okay? Because there's not just one person walking around. There's a bunch of motherfuckers. So that's why I don't give into hype at all. I'm not a hype motherfucker, but I know a lot of people that go out. It's a large mass of people. It could be a club. It could be an outside festival, whatever it is. And people literally, just because there's a bunch of people there, that gets them hyped up. Why? Because people, everybody has energy. Everybody has an energy field around them. Okay, we are fucking electromagnetism. So when you take a bunch of souls that have great energy, it's literally like dropping the sun in the area. It's powerful. Chris, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for joining. We are most grateful for you, and trust no one. I ain't trust no one but the one up there, upstairs. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay? Like, no, I welcome all of it. Every last bit of it. It's not about being right. I don't give a fuck. I don't get nothing for being right or wrong. But it feels good to learn. It feels good to appreciate. Hell yeah, it does. One thing I'm not about to do is argue with motherfuckers over some shit that they think, no, right? Especially people who want to sit up there, listen to NASA and just believe it. It's not about whether NASA's right or wrong. It's about the fact that they're saying this is this and that is that, and that's how it is. They don't write shit for shit, and them lazy motherfuckers ain't doing nothing to figure anything out for real. Yeah, okay, cool, telescopes, cool, all that shit, but guess what? The fucking funding that y'all get ain't going to where the fuck it should be, so we can actually know too. Because if that was the case, you would have been told us about the shit that not our spirits had to tell us, so we had to find out and confirm in spirit. We had to fuck around and find out. There ain't nothing worse when you want the truth, because it's good and it's beneficial for everything growing and prospering. But no, ain't shit motherfuckers want to gatekeep the truth. Fuck out of here. You ain't gonna gatekeep now. You ain't gonna gatekeep. Not me. None of us out here. Everybody has a powerful ass soul, and y'all ain't gonna talk shit to nobody and get away with it. 1, 2, fuck you. If they talking shit to anybody out there, if you are beautiful, you're positive, you got a purpose, you're strong, you're driven, and you ain't fucking with no fuck shit, but the people who are on fuck shit trying to fuck with you, hey, let them know. One time. Because after that, woo-hoo, it's motherfucking ass whooping day. And we can do that any type of way. You want to get your ass whooping a conversation? Let's go. Want to get your ass whooped in some games? Let's go. You want to get your ass whooped in understanding and intelligence? Let's go. What you want to do, we can do anything. Because no one's dying. No one's getting hurt. But if you think you can move petty around people who aren't, you're going to learn to fucking day that not around here, not around us. Maybe around them and them and them. But when you get up and I don't motherfucking think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Stand your fucking ground. At all times. Because now it's at the point, when you exercise just appreciating the possibility, man, you start looking at the moon. Now, here's the thing. The sun, automatic, okay? When you look at the sun, you feel the sun. You don't even have to look at the sun. You could be dark in the room. Boom, nighttime. Sun comes in. Wake your ass up, right? Beautiful. You could be depressed. You could be not feeling too good. You could be perfectly fine, and you just might have like a cold or something, whatever. But like, you're stuck in the house, but you see that sun coming in. That makes you want to go out there. That's the sun telling you, get your ass out here. Now the moon, I'm still figuring out. Every time I talk about the moon, I will always say, I am figuring it out. Not because I want to know completely about it. No, but because I would love to just continuously learn about it forever. That's all. Why? Because initially, right away with the moon, I don't get that. We do our best. God, we do our best, God. Let them know. We do our best. God, we do our best. And when I say our best, I mean you and us. So that's why when we're looking at the sun and we're out in the sun and everything's so automatic, we can confirm how its greatness in so many ways automatically. They want me to do a puzzle place. What? I dragged it. It said to do a puzzle piece or else the live would end in 5 minutes. Who the fuck are y'all trying to stop anyway? Okay. All right. All right. Like, no. Right? Because God and us together, all of us, like the sun, right? Automatic. But then the moon, you don't know. The moon is mysterious. It's uncertain. Everything about the moon, I look forward to studying the moon forever. Just like I look forward to appreciating the sun's glory forever. That's one of God's strongest forces right there. One of God's strongest embodiments right there. The fucking sun. I don't for a single motherfucking second forget about how amazing that celestial shit is. I don't take it for granted because one of these days, even if we have to do it our fucking self with a wave of a hand, we're gonna clear the fucking skies. And y'all gonna see what the fuck it was really around. But most won't know until they go within. If you don't go within to do the update, you never will. You need to do the updates actually. And what do the updates mean? They mean just doing all that daily basic stuff, appreciating shit, showing love, working hard, investing, doing everything you possibly can, just automatically in your spirit because it's different for everybody. We know what we have to do every single fucking day as it happens, and we understand that it's gonna be its own thing every day. No day is the same. But everybody's shit, you know what that is. You know what your daily shit is. You know what your daily grind is. You know what your daily list of shit to do is. All right? You know what you're pursuing, and you know what you automatically need to be and become. You know who the fuck's getting in the way. You know who the fuck is stopping that. You know who, even if it's yourself. And if you don't, you need to. Because then you'll never be successful. And that's what we're here to do, be successful. Earth is already successful. And I know I'm taking forever on your turtle here. I just want to add just a turtle here. I just want to add a slight bit of green, but it won't go. Anyways, but yeah, there's no way. No way, man. Especially when motherfuckers been suffering for so many motherfucking years together. No matter what the fucking grind is for everybody, separately. Together, it's all the same shit. And then you start to realize how lawless everything is. So it's like, what's the point of fucking laws if the motherfuckers writing laws and voting on laws are breaking them and only putting away motherfuckers that they want to? What? Nah, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn either. Plenty of motherfuckers shot somebody or committed terrible crimes and they walked. Slap on the fucking wrist. Not up in this bitch. You get your ooh. Hell nah, cause you know better. They know better. Motherfucking shooters out here, you better stop playing with me, nigga. You better stop playing with me. Especially. I ain't about to go into all that because that ain't even worth it. That's one thing we ain't about to go into. Because I always say it, there's nothing wrong with this world, but there is a lot wrong with motherfuckers doing wrong. Not everybody's doing wrong, though. And the people who are out here not doing wrong, you get around them and try to do some wrong shit. Get around them and try to do some wrong shit. They gonna fuck you up. Who's they? God. The force of God is within everybody's spirit. So if somebody out here, if there's somebody out here and, you know, if there's somebody out here and they're doing terrible crimes and somebody pulls up on them and they get, and they, you know, on some revenge shit, it wasn't even revenge. That's just karma. That's just whatever you want to call it. But to me, what that always will be is God humbling your ass for the last fucking time. After the past million billion times. He didn't get shot. He didn't die. He's just getting fucking directed. The bullets have nothing to do with it. All right? If you go out there and you think you can shoot a bunch of people and then also not get shot, you're a dumb motherfucker. Because guess what? If you go out there and you do a bunch of bad shit, that automatically warrants motherfuckers coming for your ass. Did you think no one would come after you? That's some funny ass shit. Some funny ass shit. Most people who commit crimes know that if it's a really bad one, they're going to be wanted. But then some people get out here, lack of awareness. Remember, like I said in the beginning, lack of awareness. Some people get out here and they don't exercise the awareness and they just do bad shit like it's okay. It's not. Motherfucking not. You're going to end up with a knot on your shit. Fucking what the godly wants. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, there was a moth in the bathroom. It was a big motherfucker too. Went in that motherfucker, you know. Go do my thing, what up? I look up, I'm taking the motherfucking shit. This goddamn moth on the fucking bathroom mirror. I'm like, oh, you big motherfucker. But I'm chilling. I'm cool around nature and all that. I don't know. Like I always say, the animals are our friends. Even the bugs. I don't fuck with all bugs, but they're our friends. Okay? Because bugs are tweaks. They don't know how to sit their ass fucking down somewhere. You know? Especially like, okay, you know, like nah. And like I like praying mantises and shit. And those niggas are cool once they sit the fuck down. They're cool when they sit down. But nah. They're too fast and they're unpredictable too. So like bugs, they don't. What about kissing bugs? I don't even know what that is. I'm just playing. I know what that is. I don't fuck with kissing bugs. That's why I don't know what they are. I don't want to know what they are. You can't make me. But you know what I made for you? Oh, wait. This is going to be awesome. Oh! Damn. I just poked myself with this fucking pen. Am I bleeding? No. But that hurt. Not really. Okay, it didn't hurt. But I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know pens could have like razor tips on them. This is like barbed. Huh. I really don't know what's going on half the time, and I don't worry about it. No one knows what's going on half the time except God all over the board. So when it comes to the force of God within you, you only need to pay attention to shit you were destined to pay attention to. You don't need to worry about what they're doing. You don't need to worry about what she's doing, what he's doing, what that bird is flying and thinking about, what that dog is over there chasing. You don't need to know. Okay, you don't need to know. All right, you don't need to know. But I have finished my fucking turtle right here. So babe, I got your turtle right here. All right, this is like I said, it's not a normal turtle. All right. Hey, so it's a turtle on a skateboard. He's like so stoked. He's like, wow. He has no idea why he was even drawn into existence. And then he's on a skateboard. And then I was gonna draw a rainbow throw up, but just ignore those scribbles. But yeah. So if anybody got anything they want me to draw, let me know. Because I does my best. And everybody has no choice but to. You know? Everyone has no choice but to do their best. I mean, you gotta commend the universe. It did its thing. It did its thing. It did its thing when it made all the people who who went on to make lights. Like, and do you see this light behind us? Nature did it. I mean, not nature, but the universe too. Like oh man. You see, nature and the elements are something that go on within the universe. So I'm not gonna talk about I'm not gonna talk about which is bigger, nature, the universe, elements, because they're all their own amazing thing. I talked about it already. I was trying to see if like this fucking little blue. I talked about it already. Legends can stand on the same field. All right? Legends can stay on the same, they can stand on the same field every single time. Steph Curry and Reggie Miller and Ray Allen, all three of them on the same court when Steph broke the fucking record. That's three legends right there. The 7'5", okay? Or the 75, or whatever. Legends right there. Shit, fuck it. Every year at the championships. Legends right there. Ooh, a shark would be cool, like a rainbow shark. I might do that. But I don't ever take for granted any of it. I tried to be cool to catch it. It didn't work out sometimes. And that's symbolic of life. Remember how earlier I was talking about when you plan shit, you accept the fact that sometimes it's not going to go how you want. But then you just keep it moving. And then, okay. And then you get back into it. All right. Shaybon, what's going on? You haven't missed too much. It ain't nothing that it ain't everything I talk about on this is the same stuff that you'll see on the Six Wings page. So, and that's all just the long form videos being clipped down. I ain't got it's like I said, I'm not for hype at all. There's a million people doing this right now. A million people, and I don't care. Because they're not us. And we're not them. I support them though. I support them in doing whatever great, amazing stuff that they're doing. As long as it actually is great and amazing. If it's not, then shit, I guess I wouldn't know about that either. Because one thing I'm not here to do on earth is waste people's time. One thing I want to do is help people realize that they have forever. So much is promoted in this fucking world to make you think other than what the fuck you naturally are. You don't need to think about what you love. You don't need to think about what you're driven for. You don't need to think about what you love, if it's a career especially. You don't need to think about that. You know what you are pursuing. Everybody's naturally pursuing shit. The ungodly ones saw that from the start. So we can't take anything from them away. We can't take anything away from them. But what we can do is get them to doubt themselves so that because of us, in some way, shape, or form, they weren't as powerful as they actually always were the whole time. And that is actually very insulting and fucking disrespectful. I don't care what it is. It could be the fucking media if you want. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. Radio, TV, whatever. Motherfuckers talking shit on social media, it doesn't matter. If it's not gonna help you be that much more powerful and help the universe be that much more powerful, there's no power. The universe is absolute power. So if niggas want to talk shit, if motherfuckers want to, if motherfuckers want to talk shit and not be hard workers, no, you don't get to talk ever. Especially when you don't even get to walk past the room with actual hard-working motherfuckers, real ones. You don't get to walk past the room with them in it. Drex, thank you for joining. What's going on? I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope everybody who's still watching and watching in general, or just, hey, I pray everybody is having the best weekend. But don't think, all right? Like I said, it's you only live once. Fuck that. Motherfuckers been saying that for years. Motherfuckers been saying you only live once, but then they do it over and over and over again. You don't live fucking once. So stop using that as an excuse. YOLO is not an excuse to be reckless or careless. It's not. Especially when you have forever. So when you know you have forever, when you act like it and live for it, you really do. And then you realize there's a lot of shit that needs to be done. And all of that shit that you need to get done forever is going to take you through the eternities. Unless you're not doing it. And if you're not doing shit for eternities, that's fucking hell. There's nothing great about... Forgive us, God. Like, if I had there's nothing great about the idea, anyways, of being on vacation forever. Unless that vacation is something that in our mind and spirit, together, we always look at as something with a purpose. Something that's outside of just, the vacation aspect of it. Something that's, yeah, it's fun, it's chill, but we're growing, we're getting stronger because of it. That's what it's about. I might put that on a t-shirt. That's what it's about. And then on the back of it, it's just a leaf. Or on the back of it, it's just like, I don't fucking know, a piece of broccoli. All right? That's what it's about. Turn around. Broccoli. No, wait, that's what it's about. Turn around, pineapple. Yes. Fuck yeah. I don't think so. You're not gonna fuck with it out here. Y'all can get on the radio all y'all want and talk about who got shot, what body was found, whatever you want. I'm talking, and everything I talk about is a lot of shit that I tried to, a lot of it is, shit that I've talked about before, but it's coming back in a different way with but a lot of this shit that I'm also talking about is shit that's happening right now. I just recently watched Jurassic Park. I just recently heard about a body getting found, in the town or whatever that I'm near or some shit. All right. I just recently heard about this shit. So whenever I bring it back into the shit, it fucking matters. But that's not okay. None of it. As we all figure this shit out one day at a time, we gotta make sure we keep it cool. Motherfuckers can say what they want. I don't give a fuck. Because I don't judge shit. I don't judge people for shit. And nobody should judge. I don't think anybody is capable of being an actual judge. I don't think anybody's capable of being an actual fucking judge. It comes with a lot of shit that most can't comprehend until they find themselves being judgmental and then really seeing the reality of what comes with being a true judge. God's the only one who could judge. The true force of God represented by the universe, okay, and the heavens and the nature and the elements and all of these, us, okay, especially the angels. All right? No, No way in fuck. We're here to help the universe. The universe does, like I always say, it doesn't need our help. It's not about helping the universe in that way. We're a part of the universe being the one thing that is only exists to help and make better. We're a part of that. We are fucking stars too, nigga. When you look up at the night sky, don't separate yourself from the night sky. When you look up at the night sky, embrace that shit like it's your family, like that's part of you, like you are a part of that. And when you look up at a fucking night sky, look up at that shit and like appreciate it as if that is the very fiber of your body. Not blood, not bones, nigga, but stars and nebulas and comets and planets and realms and galaxies and other cool space shit. Know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm saying. Let me stop. But for real, all right? I'm just saying, embrace the fact that you are a star. So many colors. So many colors. That little smirk when I pulled it back, he said... He didn't say shit. He did this. Motherfuckers. Why we be saying that? I've been hearing that forever. All right? A motherfucker didn't say shit. Okay? I've been with some motherfuckers back out, back in school and stuff. Motherfuckers would be just wild and goofing around and stuff. They be practicing some fight moves or some shit. They'd be like, he said something. It's like, he didn't say shit. If he did it, what the fuck did he do? What did he say? He said bink. Did he actually say hink, hink, bink, bink? Did he say bink? Did he say bink? Shit. Yes, he did. And if the motherfucker didn't say shit at all, he said something. They'll say he said something even if it was with no words. Oh, man. I'm going to draw a shark. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go into it. I'm going to draw a shark. It's going to be a cool shark, too, because I love sharks. Favorite animal has always been great white shark. All right? Because it's vibes. And it is what it is and doesn't think twice about it. And you know what? It just so happens to look how it looks. Not thinking twice about it. All right? I'm talking about us both. I'm talking about all of us. The great white, you, me, all of us. All three. Don't hesitate. Be that true killer you always have been. Because we need as many killers as possible. And I mean divine, godly killers. The more we have just hateful and negative killers out here. And when I say killers, I mean killers of all things that have nothing to do with everything that I just talked about in terms of what the universe stands for and us standing within all of that. Okay? There's no way in fuck. Wait, hold on. I need my concentration here for this dorsal fin. A good dorsal fin is critical when you're sketching sharks. Okay? You don't want it to be too thin. You don't want it to be too broad. Okay? You want a dorsal fin when you're drawing. And this one is maybe you want it to accommodate the head of the shark, but not too, you know what? Like it's weird if like you see an animal with a big ass head, but then it has small ass wings, or like a big body but small wings, right? Or like, big ass upper body but then a small ass, like an ostrich, it's huge, but then its legs are fucking sticks, right? Or like a fucking, whatever it is, right? Imagine if a turtle had, not a turtle. Imagine if a koala bear had like dragonfly wings. They wouldn't fucking work and they would look stupid. Shit, who am I to say what would and what wouldn't work? It's not about can it work, will it work? It's about it will work. So let's appreciate all the different ways we can possibly make it work. Because there's not only one set way to do anything. However, everything that needs to be done already is. But the best part about that is how it's established. All right? Yeah, we have technology. That's some cool shit. We have technology. But it's the fact that we will always have technology because we love technology. And it got to the point where it started off how it started off, and this is where it's at currently. See? Currently. That means where we're at right now, which means no end, no beginning, no nothing. We're just here. All right? We're just here. And that's very special. You got to just be here to be here. Be here to be here. But don't just be here to be here. No, be here to be here. Okay? Contribute to everything being that much more popping. Don't just be here to be here. Looking around. Thinking you want some shit. Just like I said, because there's a bunch of people around. They don't give a fuck about your ass. If you are great and you got your own great life going on and you can participate, collab, you guys can work together and get some good work done together so that, boom, great work was done together, and then you go off on your own and do even more great work with, yourself or whoever else. It's straight like that. It's straight like that. We got enough clowns walking around. Hey, y'all remember when on the news all the killer clown sightings are popping up? What the fuck was going? No, I got 2 things I want to talk about. 2 things. I'm writing them down. No. I gotta write it down. Hold on. I gotta write this one down. I don't even know what the other one I was gonna talk about is. But this one I have to make sure we talk about. Okay? We're going to talk about this. Because they thought we forgot. They thought we forgot. Oh, I had to fucking pause. I'm sorry. We have to interrupt this illustration of a shark for these important messages. All right? Looking at us. Now, I'm going to show you what I just wrote on this paper in a little bit. Because I can't just leave my shark out here like that. I'm going to show you. Ooh, a purple shark. Okay. Oh, no. They tried to get away with it. They tried to get away. You know what? Let's just go into it right away. All right, I'm gonna show y'all. Does anybody remember the Bayside the Bayside incident? I think it was in 2020. I forget what year it was, but it was with over the course of I forgot what year. It was 2020 something. But at the Bayside Mall, I believe this was in Miami. No, this was Las Vegas, I think. Right? Anyways, Bayside Mall incident. This happened a few years ago. Long story short, a bunch of police were called to this mall because they said that there was a bunch of teenagers shooting or they're playing with fireworks and they had sticks. All of the police were confiscating footage if there were any bystanders, and they were people were reporting of all of the devices and phones, like short circuiting and shit. So basically, we don't know what happened at the Bayside Mall. There's a bunch of people coming out talking about there's a bunch of people saying that there was an alien. There were aliens there. A bunch of people are saying it was fallen angels. A bunch of people were saying that there's a lot of people are saying this too, that the whole alien shit is a cover up for a hate crime. Let's absorb the possibilities while we fill in our shark. Okay? There's no way in fuck it was just teenagers. They tried to make it seem like it was a riot. If it was a riot, what's the problem with footage being taken of that? That rioting, okay, is a riot is basically like it's basically a protest that's not peaceful, right? So there's protests. That's peaceful. Protests are when people they object the decision of the establishment in a civil way because they can. It's their right to free speech, right? But a riot is when they go, fuck that. We're going to take these signs that we've been standing out here all day with, and we're going to fuck y'all up with them. We're going to bend them all around your ass, and we're going to tear shit up, all right? That's what we're going to do. So I don't think for shit if there was a riot. Because if there was a riot, them keeping any footage, right? Just like the George Floyd protest, we have footage. We have footage for that. Hell, fuck, one of the motherfucking niggas, one of the motherfucking dudes. There was some white boy out there fucking toting a motherfucking AR. He didn't get no fucking time. He got a slap on the wrist. They did that, man. They let his ass walk. They let him go. He got no type of nothing. And I think he shot somebody. I'm pretty sure there was some dude toting some motherfucking gun out there at the protest. I think this might have been something else, but there are people out here toting guns trying to protect trying to use their amendment and flex their rights and all this dumbass shit. It has nothing to even do with rights or anything. It has to do with them and their fucking hatred and their negativity. And taking and then projecting it on others. They let his ass fucking walk. And they had that on footage. His ass was caught on tape. They caught that white boy with a motherfucking AR. He was walking around with that bitch. I'm pretty sure he shot somebody too. I don't know though, because it happened a minute ago. All I'm saying is, him on camera did happen. He was there at the protest at the right. He had a gun, and that was on tape. That was footage that was used in the court trial for evidence. They still let this bitch ass fucking boy walk. Punk ass bitch. You need a gun. Yeah, that's right. You see, most. Hey, everybody with a hammer out here. Everybody that got ready to up the pole. We don't want to up the pole. We wish we could just box it out, because we know most of y'all can't fight for shit. Most of y'all haven't had to fight. Most of y'all never had to take it upon themselves to realize that they need to train and be prepared for that once in a lifetime fight, where they have to be ready to crush, to fucking purify. I don't say destroy. I say purify. Because if you fuck with me and it gets to that point where we gotta crush it, when I walk off, your ass gonna be a little bit more intelligent. You're gonna be a lot more aware, and you're gonna think twice before you try to approach anybody. Not me. I'm not scary for shit. I don't try to be scary for shit. But I don't have to be scary to be a part of God's team, so that if anybody wants to be hateful, you can get fucked up instantly. Erased a million miles away before you even try it. Because we're serving out here. Straight serving. It ain't no fucking riot. They tried to sit up there. No, it's not a riot, because if it was a riot, then what's the problem? Why are you guys confiscating footage? And why the fuck why were there electrical errors? Why were devices, no. And then a lot of people, and then we start to see helicopter footage. Right? There's little to no footage because they hid this shit from all of us. The Bayside incident is some shit that they don't want people to know about. That shit happened, like I said, a few years ago. We don't know about what really happened because there's a bunch of police there, and some people said that they saw in a fucking 10-foot tall grave. Some people reports, and then on top of that, oh my gosh. On top of that, I did some further research into this shit, and apparently a portal had opened up in the fucking mall. I don't know how truthful that is. This is another one of the fucking alleged things that had happened. Okay? Some people there's multiple accounts. But the problem is, this was all pushed under the fucking rug. Fuck aliens. Fuck a riot. If this is a hate crime that you guys are fucking covering up, it's gonna get fucked up. If y'all did some terrible shit to a certain fucking group or a certain race or certain something, and you guys did something you have something to do with it, and that mall has something to do with it, and you're hiding it because you know when the people find out about that, it's gonna be uproar, and y'all gonna be taking out y'all's seats and thrown over the fucking cliff, nigga. I don't give a damn about no motherfucking aliens. That was just one of the things that was one of the things that was cool, I guess, about it. Oh, Bayside Mall. Oh, cops. Oh, riot. That's fucking lame. Oh, I think there was an alien. Nah, I'm listening. They might try to distract you with an alien, even though there was a bunch of people who said they saw an alien. In the footage, there were people running from 10-foot tall figures. I don't fucking know. People were saying that there was a fucking Doctor Strange portal that just opened up, and then one came out, and then we look at the Bayside Mall coordinates, and it's literally Antarctica reversed. So were these aliens trying to go to the fucking Stargate in Antarctica? What the fuck? Or is the alien, because then people were saying, oh yeah, we have footage, we saw, or we have people were using software to try to look at the footage of like backyards and shit, or this might have been something else. But they were trying to, see, was this aliens? Was it really a riot? Or is there some elite agency covering up a very hateful act? I don't give a fuck. Fuck all them niggas. Fuck all them niggas. Because it gets to the point where, like, y'all start to treat people like they're not people. Especially, like, if it's like ICE or some shit. Y'all niggas are petty. Fuck y'all niggas. All I gotta say. You ain't stopping us. Fuck you saying. None of y'all. I ain't talking about just them. I'm talking about y'all ain't stopping the godly ones out here. Huh. Let them try. Shit, most of the money they make is built off of trying in the first place. You can't fuck with no God out here, bruh. You can't fuck with the goddesses either. Divine feminine, divine masculine. We got gods and goddesses out here, a part of the ultimate embodiment of God. Yo, if I come from God and you come from God, that we're both a part of God, right? All right then. It doesn't matter if she is a goddess or if I'm a god. It doesn't matter. Because we're a part of everything and all things godly. And when you live for that shit, your life gets supernatural. And it's because of how just normal everything was for the longest time. When that supernatural shit kicks in, ooh. But then that supernatural shit becomes normal. And then you reach a new level of supernatural shit. And then just keeps going and going. And then boom, there goes your life for eternity with God. So that's it. Oh, I didn't mean to put everybody's eternal existence into a sentence, but yeah. At least the ones who embrace the most fun shit. If you want to have fun, get up with God in the universe. You want to pop shit, you want to but like actually stand for something great and contribute and be legendary. And like, man, y'all already know. You should already know, because hey, like I said, y'all can act like people are stupid all you want, but no one is stupid out here. I get out in this world and I see people hustling every motherfucking day. Just as much as I see people bullshitting every day. I see motherfuckers walking around with rags on, not looking for nothing but a fucking handout. But then, on top of that, I see people getting to it, because on top of the fact that, they have their reasons why they got to get to it, they also like to. You got to give them credit if they like it. Because there ain't nothing that suck more than being somebody who don't like their shit, and you get around people who like their shit. Oh, man. Right? It's like if you're with your friends. It's like if you're with your friends and you go to like this cool store and you all get a bunch of mystery boxes. It's you and your two other friends. You see on the shelf, you go to this cool store, right? Mystery boxes for sale, $3 each, right? They got glitter all over the box. It's cool, right? You don't know what you're gonna get. All right, first friend opens it up. Right? It's a fidget spinner and it's all rainbow and it's glitter. Great. And it has lights on it and it is Bluetooth and you can play music on it. A Bluetooth fucking glitter spinner. Yes, that's what he got. All right, and then after that, he just got a fucking iPhone. All right, after the next friend, he opened the fucking mystery box up. He got an iPhone. And then you open it up. And what the fuck do you get? What do you get? A motherfucking AAA battery. And that's when you pick it up and you go. You get all jealous because he got a fucking fidget spinner that plays music, right, off Bluetooth speaker. And then it's like a Bluetooth speaker fidget spinner. And then he's great. He's happy because he got an iPhone. And you're looking at this fucking battery that you just got, like. I don't want no damn battery. Fuck around. Shit, let that happen to me. I'll keep the battery, put it in my pocket, get on the motherfucking couch or some shit, get the remote, get bored, just take the back off that hoe. Take the battery that I know is the troublemaker out, or take one of the batteries out because I've been already switching it already because I've just been getting batteries and put the other one in. See, and then boom, appreciate the fact that the remote's gonna work just slightly more or slightly longer than before. Like hell nah. No. No. I'm so glad TikTok let us go live though. Don't even have 100 followers or anything. I don't care. Cause ain't no such thing as no followers or no subs. We are the people. All of us together, the beautiful people. All right? They can call it subs, they can call it views. That's so bogus. Nah, fuck that, man. I ain't no 60. No, fuck out. Ain't no such thing as subs, no followers. Those are all just numbers. Nah, what matters is the people. So that the number doesn't matter. Even if it's just one supporter. I'll say supporter. Even if you have one supporter, woo. That means you're doing it. That means, hey, that right there means you're doing something. Because nobody has to give a fuck. They really don't. You think anyone gives a fuck about this? No. But we does. Because we going to take this bitch and go clip it. Because this is what's up. You feel? It's what's up. You know? There's nothing better than talking real, talking funny, you know, but connecting on a divine frequency. Because jokes are cool, but nigga, there is nothing's funny out here. Like Chris Tucker said, it's hard being funny when ain't shit funny no more. All right? And that's the motherfucking truth. Nothing is funny out here, bro. So that's more of a motherfucking reason why I'ma laugh my ass off. Because it's funny. Even though it's not. Especially all the dumb shit motherfuckers be doing. Not contributing to shit getting better, but worse. And hell no. I don't fucking think so. Because the racism is stupid. I already said it too. Racism is stupid. Oppression is stupid. Trying to rob people of an opportunity is fucking dumb as hell. Y'all stupid as fuck. Because you robbing them of an opportunity gives you the opportunity to make as much money as possible. That's some bitch money right there. That ain't no fucking real money. You see, there is real money out here. All you gotta do is get up with God. And it's automatic. And then you don't even care about it because it's more rewarding to serve and feel how you feel and be a part of everything you're a part of through that process. You know, get the fuck out of here. Racism. Why does okay, so say at the Bayside Mall incident, say it was a fucking Zeta Gray. that was on its way to Antarctica to get to, to get to the portal. To get to the whatever, to get to the base of operations over there. There's fucking portals, Stargates are everywhere, bro. Instead of going, what? No, go, okay, cool. Sounds like another dope way to get around. Don't contribute to the stereotype of that typical interpretation of aliens coming here and being like, oh, we try to find intelligent life. Where is it? We're trying to find the intelligent life forms on this planet. It seems like the plants are the only thing. I believe apparently the vegetation is the only thing with a brain, like intelligence. What? Don't be somebody who is the reason why aliens talk shit about us and think we're stupid, because we're not. Especially when you're not even no fucking person or no being. Like, especially like a lot of us out here are angels. So that could never happen. Zeta ain't got shit on us. I don't care how advanced your technology is. You forgot to say thank you. Failure to show appreciation to the highly exalted Grand Master. When done often, that means you're exercising being ungodly. That means you're not loving yourself so that you can understand true love and then go share it with everybody else. Share it with everything else too. What? When you feel good, you don't think the plants want to fucking be around your great energy too? Half the time, the plants are always in a great mood despite the fact they're going through shit too. And nobody gives a fuck except me and the people who give a fuck. I dap up with the plants. I'm not saying that for no fucking credit or no points. I'm saying it because I love to say it. It feels good to know that as for eternity, our relationship with nature will only get stronger. And that's just us with God getting stronger in another way. One of the many unlimited. All right? That's all that is. So many colors, so many colors. Jeez. Oh, okay, one fell out. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, this is a cool shark right here. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish it. Yeah, after this shark, I'm probably gonna hop off. I'm grateful for everybody that pulled up and, wanted to have fun with us. Just color stuff and talk about other stuff, Because we got plenty to talk about. I always said I'm not talking about shit. I don't need a script. It's not about that. You don't have to train up for any of that. Just let God cook. How it comes out is how it comes out because your avatar has been through what it's been through. So it talks how it talks. It moves how it moves. Or it moves how it moves. It moves how it moves, right? It fucking, it is what it is. But a lot of it relates, how we speak is similar to how a lot of other people speak, right? If it wasn't, then we couldn't understand other people or be understood by people. But for the most part, when you go to the store, when you're out in public and you say, hi, how are you? You will get one of two responses. You'll either get good, thanks, or nothing at all. Okay? That nothing at all is because people are antisocial, so that's what that is. Don't worry about it. But most of the time, when you go out and you say hi, and somebody looks at you and they don't say anything, they recognize the fact that you said hey to them. So it's not the fact you can't be heard. If they look at you and you said hey to them, okay, maybe they're deaf or something, but they're probably not because if they don't have, whatever it is, I don't know. All I'm saying in this context, I'm going to assume that they have all of their hearing and that they're not disabled. So if they look at you like a stranger, it's because you are. And that shouldn't be a reason why. I guard up all the time. I'll get around a bunch of motherfuckers I don't know, and I'm ready to knock every last one of them fucking down if they want to be on some negative shit. But I'm not there on negative shit. And even if they do that, and I have to fucking, if I have to purify everything, we gotta purify shit. That's not negative either. That's just the universe restoring order. That's just God humbling everybody through us. With us too. We get to learn. Thing is, if we have to humble somebody, then we also get to appreciate we're humble in a way that allows us to understand being humble even more. Right? But for the most part, you go out, hey, how are you? What's up? Hi. Hello. What's happening? You're gonna get something back. It's gonna be a hey. It's gonna be something. Hold on. I just need like a darker color to finish this smile. But yeah, you know. And if you don't know, I'm gonna let your ass know every single motherfucking time. Cause we got forever. Alright? As I always say. We got forever. Let me show you my shark before we head out. Alright? Beautiful mark. Beautiful markers. Alright? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. I want to add something. Hold on. I want to add something. It's really stupid. It's really goofy, but it's going to be cool. If I can find... But yeah. Oh, this is so stupid. All right. Here we go. All right. This is my shark before I head out. Before we head out. He's on a cloud. So we have like a neon shark. It looks like he has a virus. Yeah. That's what this is. I'm gonna call it virus shark on a cloud. Come on, fucking camera. Virus shark on a cloud. Yes, or shark with a virus on a cloud. I don't know what the official name is yet. But the reason why it's funny is because that's not what any shark would ever look like. Okay? A shark would never look like this. Wait, this is where I'm going with it. A shark could never look like this, let alone be on a cloud. Why? Because you're used to sharks only swimming in the fucking water? Like I said, be open to all the possibilities. It's not about what's right or wrong, what this or that. No, fuck that. All right? Now, obviously, you don't really see too many sharks on clouds like that, let alone this color. But wouldn't it be cool? That'd be so cool, right? So let your imagination soar just for the fuck of it. Don't try to put it all into a confirmation or in some absolute understanding that writes it all for forever. No. All right, now be aware of this being cool and great and amazing and all that, and appreciate the fact that hey, shit, anything's possible. So that if you do go to the beach one day in a fucking, if you do go to the beach one day and you're on your towel and you're tanning and you look up in the sky and you see this shit, you'll be like, oh, hell yeah, that's just God. God's amazing. Hey. And there's plenty more where that came from, right? This is everything that we made. Let's look at we talked about Bayside Mall. There's a scribble. There's another scribble. I don't know what this is. I think I was just coloring the word A. This was awareness. And then we have an arrow when we were talking about some other shit we got heated about. And then tap the pad really hard right here. And then I don't. It's like a smiley face, but it has like a heart eye, and then like I don't know, and then a bunch of squiggles. Look at, oh my gosh, those colors, so many colors. We have a star that I was gonna draw all the way, but then I got sidetracked. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It's like a tree or a fucking, I don't know what it's supposed to be. See, this is the best part. All right, we just talk, draw, and then look at. Okay, a marker fell. Right. And then here goes Sobea's turtle on a skateboard. Pretty rad. And then there goes the, yes, my fucking got neon shark, fucking yes on a cloud. So yeah, that's what this is about. I love all y'all. Never stop being the best you can be. Love all, live legendary. 6 wings, shine like the seraphim at all times. And see, I just like to hang around and chill. I don't give a fuck. I love to chill, but we got plenty. Like as we said, plenty more where that came from.